Who else thinks that Colby Covington has gone way too far with trying to get Jorge's attention? This guy? Okay. I seen where Colby took a picture of him supposedly playing video games with Jorge's wife, trying to say that they're going through a divorce. He's trying to say he's Jorge's daddy and this and that, and you know, I think he's said way too much. I get you want to get his attention because of the money Jorge makes. I get there's beef between you two, but I also think that maybe you've gone a little too far. You know, if I was Jorge Masvidal, I'd be, as soon as I'm healthy, as soon as I get through the concussion protocol or whatever it was, because he got knocked out, I'd be pushing for a fight with Colby Covington if Colby doesn't fight Kamaru Usman next. You know, he needs to fight him, in all honesty. You know, I think he's gone way too far. You know, like I said, I get you want to promote a fight. I get you want to make your name bigger and get somebody's attention like Jorge, who's relevant, who's a top fighter right now. As a money fight, but I think that's just too much. You know, as far as what I think will happen between the two, I do think Colby's the better fighter. Colby's wrestling is good. His striking is good and everything. I think he's just a better fighter than Jorge. Unless Jorge gets a knockout early in this fight, you know, I think this fight will play out just like it did with Covington, how he beat Robbie Lawler a few years back. He'll push the pace, he'll dodge the shots, take him down, hold him against the fence, piece him up on the feet later in the fight, wear him out. I think he can actually finish Jorge Masvidal. If Kamaru can finish him, Colby can too. That's just the way it is. I think Colby is the only legitimate threat in the welterweight division that there is for Kamaru Usman right now. You know, but I think that's the fight that does need to happen next if Kamaru doesn't fight him. You know, Kamaru's talking about fighting Jake Paul. He's talking about this and that. You know, he doesn't talk about Colby too much, and you see why, because Colby Covington is the only guy that has a chance to beat Usman. Usman has run through everybody else. He's made everything look easy. You know, when they fought, I think if that fight had gone the distance, Colby might have gotten a decision over him. You know, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I think Colby has gone way too far. I think Jorge, as soon as he's healthy, he needs to actually step up and fight Colby Covington and actually try to shut his mouth, which he can do. He's a knockout artist. He's got 13, 14, 15 knockouts, something like that. He's knocked out a bunch of people. So he is very capable of beating Covington if Covington takes him lightly. But if Covington shows up and fights him like he did Robbie Lawler with a full training camp this time, you know, I just don't like Jorge's style versus Colby's style. And I know that there are levels to this game. You know, again, I'm a huge Jorge Masvidal fan. I know I've said this and that, but I love Jorge Masvidal. I would love to watch him fight in person one day. He's a great fighter. He has all the charisma. He has the knockout power. I like how he has the Scarface gimmick, the suits, the music, everything. But I just think Colby is too much for him. I think he's the superior overall mixed martial artist, but I could be wrong if Jorge connects with him and connects with him early. For Jorge to win this fight, he needs to knock him out in the first or second round. A flying knee or a big punch. Other than that, I give it to Covington. I give Jorge a 25% chance to beat him. One, it's a rivalry, so anything can happen. And two, you know, Jorge's, like I said, Jorge's a finisher. He's only been finished one time in the last several years. Once in the octagon. It's been by the guy that also finished Covington. Remember, it took Kamaru 2 tries to finish off Masvidal. It took Kamaru only one time to finish Colby Covington, so it should be a great fight. Jorge, please shut his mouth.